Hi, everyone. Welcome to Financial Insights. I'm Linda, your accounting coach. Many small businesses struggle with cash. There seems to never be enough. For the most part, most businesses do not have enough cash to cover for 1 month's expenses. We cannot run our business blindly and think cash is going to just come from the sky. There needs to be a cash flow process that let us know what is our cash position. So I want to give you 3 tips on implementing a cash flow process. Number one, you need to utilize your online banking portal. What that means is you'll log into your bank account, look at your checking account and your savings account. You need to know where you're starting off. So you need to look at what is the current balance. Write that down. Then, number two, you need to estimate how much cash is going to come in. So this may be a little bit of work for you in the beginning. So you may need to look at sales reports. You may need to look at customer reports. So for instance, if you're product based, maybe you use PayPal or Stripe or one of those merchant processors. You may need to go back and look at those reports and say, okay, how much actually cash came in during the last time frame. So for instance, if it's February, maybe you go back to last February and look at those reports. Once again, you could open up your online portal, look at last year's February sales and say, okay, it looks like February sales is usually 5,000, so I'm going to estimate 5,000 if nothing has drastically changed in your business. So based on actual reports, data, doing some little bit of research, you need to estimate how much cash is coming in. So you may need to look at some additional reports. If you're service based, this is where you're going to look at outstanding invoices. What invoices are outstanding? When are they going to be coming due? So if they're going to be coming due this month, you'll put that in the cash flow for the current month. If they're going to be due the next 3 months, you'll put that in your cash flow for the next 3 months. Third, you need to look at what bills are actually going to be paid. And a lot of businesses forget bills that are on auto pay. You want to include that in your cash flow because you don't want to forget those. I know it's great to have things on auto pay, but you want to make sure there's money in the bank for those. So I always suggest to my clients they actually have a main spreadsheet that lists out all of their reoccurring bills and then also some of those annual or maybe quarterly bills. Put that on the spreadsheet. Put due dates so where you know when to expect those payments. So you can review that payables report. Excuse me, we call that an accounting a payables report. Payables report is actually when you put your bills in the accounting system as a bill and you can run an accounts payable report. And basically it tells you everything that is owed to a particular vendor. So you need those 3 things. So number one, you need to open up your online banking portal. Number two, you need to estimate how much cash is coming in. So you may need to look at your sales reports, your customer reports. You may have to go back to your online banking portal and look to see what sales has been for the last 2 months. Total those deposits, estimate that as cash coming in. Then, thirdly, you need to look at all of the bills that are coming through. So that will be your accounts payable. Your accounts payable is all the bills that are due. So also auto pay bills and then bills that are actually coming through, whether that's through regular mail or email. You want to include all of the bills so you have a clear picture of what the business owes. And then from there, you're going to take your current balance plus estimated cash minus your bills that you're going to pay out, and that would be your estimated cash flow. So your cash flow is actually based on some research. So it's not based on someone just sitting behind a computer and saying, okay, I think it's this, I think it's that. If you've been in business, you should know what is your sales for an average month, what is your expenses for an average month, and you should be able to estimate your cash flow. So managing your business finances, particularly the cash position, doesn't have to be complicated. So I urge you this week to schedule some time and develop your own cash flow. This can be a simple spreadsheet, it can be a notebook, but looking at cash flow will be imperative for your business to continue to grow. So hopefully you've enjoyed this information. Make sure you comment, like, and share, and we'll see you next time.